let's start with the vlog. So, hi! So, I haven't seen you in ages and I'm sorry about that, but to quote Fight Club, you catch me at a pretty weird time of my life. Now, as someone who's been traveling for the last 5 years, pretty much twice every 3 months, I've spent a considerable amount of time at airports and waiting rooms. As a result of that, I've got like a whole book of observations, which all go under the common topic of having basic consideration of others. And I would like to share those with you today. Some time ago, Jenna Marbles did this awesome video on what people do at airports and what they shouldn't be doing. And I suggest you watch that. I'm gonna link it somewhere around me. It's pretty funny and she covers a lot of major what the hell are you doing moments. So now I'm going to expand on that list and share with you some of my personal observations. Observation number 1. Maneuvering through a crowd of people with a large luggage is a skill, and just like any other skill, it needs to be practiced and perfected before you can do it at a high speed. Some people just don't seem to grasp that when they're moving with a large, bag and a large suitcase behind them, it's an invasion. It's an invasion on the crowd. They have the crushing potential of a tank. I can't even count the amount of times I've seen people stumble or slip or crash into other people and objects and just create an incredible amount of commotion and sometimes even pain just because they can't control their suitcase at that speed. So next time you arrive at the airport, please leave yourself enough time so you don't have to rush. My toes, thank you. Observation number 2. Waiting at the airport lounge or during the actual flight. Consider that you're sharing space with other people. Picking your nose is really off-putting. I hate to break it to you, but after the age of 7, doing that in a public place is a no-no. The fact that you're doing it in a suit is not making it better. I have the decency to not clip my nails at the airport. Please return that favor by not picking your nose. The same goes for sniffling. That is so annoying. I mean, I get it, man. I absolutely get it. We've all been there. We've all had a runny nose. And yes, I know it's super annoying if you have to wipe it like every 2 minutes or whatever. But please do it. Do it. Not wiping your nose is not gonna make it go away. Eventually the liquid is going to fill up the space in your nose and it's gonna start running out. And in the meantime, the entire lounge or the entire airplane is going to be listening to you going every time you try to take a breath. Same goes for this. Or this. It's okay to do it once. It's okay to do it twice. But doing it all the time for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, honestly, it can make Mother Teresa turn into a Hulk. Observation number 3. So for the last hour and a half, I've been sitting in the waiting lounge, me and all 170 other people who are going to get on the same flight. And then they announce the gate. Everyone suddenly jumps up, grabs all the luggage they've managed to spread around during the time of waiting, and the most incredible race begins. The race to be first in line for the gate.
And now here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the wacky races.
Why? Even if you're like the last person to arrive at the gate, if you're flying with a normal airline, you already have a reserved seat on the plane. And if you're poor and you fly low cost like me, again, why? I can give you a million reasons why it doesn't matter whether you run to the gate. First of all, okay, you run there, you stand in line, and you wait for another 20 minutes before the airport security opens the gate and starts letting people through. Second of all, nothing guarantees you that you're going to go into a tunnel and directly go into the airplane. The airport might be using buses. All the people get into 2 buses, and then those 2 buses drive to the airplane, and then the doors open and people get off randomly. There is just no way of predicting and securing yourself a seat at the stage of gate announcement. So what's this all about? Honestly, if I can actually advise something, I would say don't try to be first in line for the gate opening, try to be the last who boards the bus, because then when the bus doors open, you're gonna be the first one out. And in any case, what's the big deal with window seats? Most low cost fly at night and you won't get to see much of the view anyway, right? Observation number 4. The art of queuing, or waiting in line, for any Americans out there. There are several things you just don't do in line. For example, no cutting in line. No cutting in line in front of me. I mean, I'm not stupid. I see you standing closer and closer next to me, or the person in front of me trying to like budge your way in, until I finally take pity on your sorry ass and just let you in front of me. I don't think that's gonna guarantee you a seat, so stop doing it. It's pissing people off. Even if you do get a window seat, I hope you need to pee in the middle of a flight. Observation number 5. Coughing in my face is completely unacceptable. Unacceptable. And just generally coughing in the middle of the crowd without putting your hand in front of your face, it's just a no. No, no, no. I want to go home without carrying your germs with me. I'm sure the rest of the people around me feel the same. The same goes for sneezing or burping. I do not want to feel your saliva at the back of my neck or just anywhere on my skin. And I do not want to know what you had for lunch. Actually, that exact coughing incident happened to me last time I was flying in. Some guy just standing behind me on the line to get your things scanned at security. He just decided to cough, like full-on cough, and you can feel the things gurgling in the back of his neck. That kind of cough in my face. In my face. He didn't even say sorry. And I tried saying something to him like, excuse me? And he didn't say anything. He just completely blanked me and walked off. Later I heard he was German and clearly didn't understand me, but really? Really? So I can continue with this list on and on and on, but I think I got my main point across. And that is, always be considerate towards people around you, regardless if you're in an airport or whatever. The point is, you can't complain if someone else is in your way or stepping on your toes, literally or figuratively, if you yourself are not considerate towards other people. And just let's all pull together and make traveling as pleasant and as effortless as it can possibly be. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see what's coming up next, don't forget to subscribe, and this time I will not point at the subscribe button because it keeps changing position, and you know, I give up. I give up. Just, I'm gonna link to it at the end of the video. If you want, you can subscribe from there or just find it on the side. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye!